Jai Hind. Great good evening to all. Today in this video I am going to talk about a very wonderful statement or speech made by Anand Ranganathan, a powerful orator right now, a very trending in nature. What he say in tweet, in a public debate is very authentic, truthful and sourceful also. Right now he made an speech on tourism, and his speech went viral, gone viral. Now we are going to talk about some important point, what he want to say and what I think about the tourism in India and the tourism sector. Okay, so he stated that our India as a nation, we are the civilizational state, civilizational nation, and apart from all these modern nation states, so called, like the France, Britain and all other European nation, like, or the Western nation, they are the modern nation state, and these nation state generally don't have so much historical or civilizational history. But if we talk about the India, we belong from a Sindhu or Indus Valley civilization, Sindhu Saraswati civilization. So our historical data, fact, figure, monuments, places were very, you can say that, large, along with we have specifically as Indians more than 8,000 year old history, more than 8,000 years. And the European nation, Western nation, the France and the Britain don't have even the 800 years old history, but we have. And if we compare with the all or the whole world, at least four major civilizational steps, civilizational nation state existed in the history or in the historical period. The first one is the, of course, our civilization, that is the Indus or Saraswati Sindhu civilization. Second one is the Mesopotamia. Third one is the Egypt, and the fourth one is the China. In all these four civilizations, three were either they are declined, devastated, and only the remainings of that particular civilization be found in the museum. But only civilization which still or continue in survival or by their descendants or the upcoming generation is the Sindhu or the Indus Valley civilization, that is our civilization. So we have a more than 8,000 year old history in our nation. We have more than 8,000 year old culture, surviving culture, civilizational culture exists in our nation. Along with this, if we compare with the Paris is the capital of the France. So France, you can say that, attract more than 25 million tourists each and every years, more than 25 million tourists. And if we compare with India, India is so geographically, culturally, historically vast and rich, but still only attract 11 million tourists each and every year. This is the irony. So vast, seventh largest country in the world, multiple historical and the geographical landscape, more than 8,000 year old historical data, fact and figures, but still we are attracting lesser number of tourists in India. We have also beautiful beaches like the France, Germany, UK and the Britain. But this is the irony, that Indians prefer to go to the Maldives and the other beaches of the foreign nation, but they do not want to visit Lakshadweep. There may be multiple factors behind this, multiple reasons behind this. Maybe there is probability that there is no any good infrastructure, law and order, and multiple things we will going to discuss later. But we have the opportunity, and tourism sector specifically tourism sector is like hanging fruit. Hanging fruit, you have to only take the fruit from the tree which is hanging near about you. It means that tourism sector has very vast opportunities available. You need to bring it out. Along with this, tourism is also act as a soft power. Believe me, when multiple cultures interact with each other, when people from the different nation interact with each other, visit from one place to another, believe me, they familiar with our culture, our society, our way of life, our standards and our way of living. Believe me, our soft power going to give a new perspective about India to the entire world. So we have to think about it. Along with this, tourism sector also facing multiple problem in India. That's why we are attracting lack or lesser number of tourists each and every year. So we will going to look at some problems like law and order situation. Of course, those foreigners who want to visit India and those who want to visit abroad, each and everybody, first they want that their personal safety and security must be secure. So law and order situation must be secured in India so that we can attract large number of tourists each and every year. Along with this, infrastructure development, and in this infrastructure development, road and connectivity and the transportation, this should be must. At least India need a last mile connectivity to each and every tourist places. Road, infrastructures, hotels, all these things which required to develop a particular hot spot into a tourist place, we need to develop it. Along with this, cleanliness is also a very important factor. We need clean places, clean hotels, clean bathroom, clean trains, clean transportations and all other infrastructure of the mechanisms. Okay, along with this, we also protect the foreign dignitaries from distorted from or adulterated food items and all the eating stuffs which may lead to fall ill when they visit in India. So we need to give them the cuisine or the dishes which they like and they were familiar with them. Along with this, at least give them a neat and clean environment and fresh fruits and food so that they should healthy. And from the next, the land, along with the market. Sometime in some places, common people try to cheat the tourist. They try to earn as much as money as can, but they need not to teach the tourist. They take the genuine prices of their food, article, stuffs, hotels and all the items they want to sell or give to the tourist. At least don't cheat the tourist so that they once again after some time visit at your places or at your tourist places. So sometime we also see that lack of trust, the trust deficit among the local peoples and the foreign dignitaries or the tourists may also causes low attraction of tourists in India. So we need to take care of all these problems, but the question arises, what need to be do now? Of course, we need to provide them safety and security. So we need to ensure the law and order. We need to give them a proper or hygienic diet, places, clean environment, along with this appropriate way of transportations and all these things, so that the tourist attract to India, and it will going to provide great businesses opportunities. It will going to create employment and overall going to contribute the national progress and prosperity and economy of this nation. So that's all. Thank you. Have a great day. Hope you like this video. Then like it, share it as well as subscribe it. Thank you. Jai Hind. Har Har Mahadev.